To do it and try to be professional, try to reach the other side. Uh, if there is a conflict between citizens and uh, local leaders, how to handle it with looking for the corners, doing interviews, doing your observations, doing research about the what we are looking for. But always, where there is a conflict, there is no peace, there is something to hide. Uh, you know, wrongdoing. Never want to be aired on the radio or in the news. They try to hide something, and we try to look for it, but professional. That's the most item we are trying to use to our radio station, because that pushing more citizens to come here and to tell us their problems. It's like to go to the court here our radio station, because doing for conflict sensitive in our news program and the radio programs, pushing the student to come here. I have this question, we have this question. Some local leaders told us, you become a court or you are what? But when you are doing professional, you you build credibility in our audiences. But we always facing uh, Lady Shinjiro always uh, reporting the bad things, not the good things in our area. For instance, if we are going to give citizen cows, what is news? What is news there? Uh, that create credibility to our audience, and our motto is to advocacy to the voiceless. We have to work on it. But peace, not to harm somebody. And in that case, there is a police who can took into consideration what's going on. There is laws there. What you can do is to interview the victims or the members, and you have to all be innocent, the innocent one, not to judge him. We are not court. We are journalists. We have to handle it with all sides. You do this, they take that, you do this, what's going on here, and we collect all that, we're gathering all data, and we look for the sources which is in in the right position to do so. But we can't point the finger someone. Help us to know what we can bring or what we can break down, and this that helps to do the story with not pointing person or not encouraging others to do that. Yes.
Yeah. There is National Forum for Political Parties. That's one point. Number two, under the constitution, is the Rwanda went through the genocide against Tutsi, and even in the preamble of the constitution, is that every citizen is to abide by the unity of Rwandese. So, as for instance, for other countries, where, for instance, if we take an example of your country, Uganda, you have clans, and there's Bakiga, there is Bahima. For us, even the so-called ethnic groups no longer promote that. If you know that you are of this, it's fine. Even recently, there's one clan that erected a chief. I can't say that the clan is not under trouble, but it has been totally discouraged. So that even if I want to form, let me say, Kimina, even if it could be Kimina from people, let me say, who studied in the same school, Rwanda is very attentive on that side. So when it comes during elections, you see next year we'll go into elections. One is that for public broadcaster, of course for us we're not public broadcaster, we're private, non-governmental, but for public broadcaster, it is to give equal space to all candidates so that it's not promoting the ruling party, but it's promoting the equal rights for all candidates. So if one party has, let me say, 30 seconds, you have to give to the other one 30 seconds. In the kind of stories that we run, I can say that the stories that we run, of course, they're sensitive because they're not covering events. More than, I think, more than 70 or 80% of our stories are feature stories dealing with issues that are very sensitive regarding the government policies, the way they are implemented. Therefore, we make sure that through the editorial meeting, the people discuss a little bit, understand how to frame the story. And apart from also the editorial meeting run on daily basis, Monday to Friday, the editor, there's no single story that can be aired without the proofreading and editing of the editor, which is like our uniqueness at our radio station. Being close to Kigali requires a lot to be very competitive. Other community radio stations are stationed, let me say, Radio Zoo is stationed like 100 or 120 kilometers from Kigali. Radio Sangani is almost 100, 120 kilometers from Kigali. Like Radio Sangani is in the west. When you don't have a frequency in Western province, you can't reach that area. Radio Hubuka, that one is also a frequency in Kigali. So for us, we are required to make sure competitive to public and commercial.
You do a wonderful job when you compare others, you say, because to deliver or to have the content that is competitive, that shows that you sit and plan, and it is a good message that I've taken.
Number one, should not take cash profits. It's like being money oriented. If you're money oriented, you deal with someone in terms of money. But my belief is that we need the people. First of all, we need the people. Number two, which is the number one, I as MD already shared you. My concern is not increasing revenues. It's increasing people, increasing the commitment for hard work, passion about what everyone is contributing. It's to go through, it's like checking, going a diagnosis of every single individual. Can you take from A to C, then D, so that it's like you are working closely with that person to make sure the person reaches his or her full potentials. If the person, you are able to evaluate him or herself without not going through these papers, you know, people used to use, let me say, administration. You said you will do A, B, C, D. But if, for instance, you give time to that person, what are your potentials? Try to evaluate what you do and you compare with your potentials.
Ni Louise Mukandagengwa, Neri, ni Leonira Muteteri, uwakinnye ari Ane, ni Dativa Mujawamariya, uwakinnye ari Alice, ni Mburo Rive Yambabariye.
have
This is
to.
interesting.
Okay.
I have heard my name. Very interesting.
You see our ability news now. The time is up. Hello. How are you?
Okay.
Okay.
Radio station in Rwanda, and I've come to just learn how they do their drama, how they do their news bulletins, so that when I go back in Uganda, Radio West, I just make them feel okay. Yes, Radio West. Yeah. So ryakeye ryakeye okay kununda twa amafaranga
The flashes.
fresh
Because this is,
mm.
I take all recordings, all scenes recorded.
Yes.
Then I'm going to.
So you are making a program. The
Project was
mm. We have the same, like we call it an Inshobi drama. They come on Tuesday, go in the recording studio.
And that kind of screen.
Chumbi district. And this monument explain the urutonde rw'Abatutsi bari abakozi. So amadabi. Okay.
turi district ya Gishumba kinemwe abyanga mu kibuga Kigali nishonga umwe kutemerera utonja kwishika abo abisiro ngwiro wa genocide ibi n'ibindi uza kubona bitunga amahoro bwita agakinjira abati bose ngijira muri mbare bitwara nsansi mu kireba
You're not controlling you. You are busy.
Mwana mjambo that sort of things ura akatare naka
Bembe uzizaho ibindi bise bindi.
That's the lunch. Sanyum. That's lunch. You don't need. kusumatiza gisozi watora nzanya rutara matu
tukaba twizera omukurambara eriiso tuzere batiraho kwijuka abantu ba Rwanda abisirwe omu bwire bwa genocide ya 1994 kukosa ekintu nk'eki ky'okubanza nikitwegyesa ebintu bingi kugira ngu nk'abantu twine kwetantara ebintu ebyakubaasa kutureetaho okwitana nimura abantu abafeerire ahantu bingi munonga bafeerirwe amagara gaabo hati ahaitu twonka bakugira ngu bakazikaho abantu almost 25,000 kandi abaisirwe nibahika omu 8,000 so nooraba ngu ahi babazikire abamwe twabareeba abamwe nahi babazikire nibabaasa kuba batarareebekire so ekitwegamu ekihango n'okugira ngu turekeho obusinge nibwijaho twaguma turikukwatanisa twetantara nk'endimi mbi ezikubaasa kutureetamu okwahukana n'okwetantara mbwenu buri kimwe kyona kyakubaasa kureeta abantu batabuka bakaza kwitana especially nk'okwitana okwaho kwabiireho kw'enganda ahagati y'enganda eziri omu Rwanda so ebintu nk'ebi nimpabura abantu abokutureeba kugira ngu tubyehare kandi nimbashaba n'okuguma tukukwatanisa turi omuntu omwe ekyo nikiza kutuyamba okuturage tukatuura n'obusinge n'abaana baitu bakagira obusinge n'abaijukuru baitu bakashangaho obusinge
ekyatureetaho mu Rwanda twija kurambura kwonka kureka kweka ahabw'enki ekibuzi ekikusigara aha mitima yaitu nitugira ngu ahabw'enki Rwanda yarizavingire ogu mwanya n'okugira ngu oriije mwareebe ekyabiireho kandi waheza kukireeba ekyabiireho n'okumanya ebyabiireho obutagaruka bukaba okatwara engiri y'obusinge omu bantu boona so itwe nk'abanyayuganda abiija kureeba eki n'okworeka ngu twine kureeta obusinge omu ihanga ryaitu kutaho information ningashi kurangirira omuhanda ogukworeka obusinge nk'abanyamakuru waza kushoma history ngira ngu kurugirira omu bigambo ebyagambirwe nibyareetire genocide neebaho so itwe nk'abanyamakuru twine kutwara engiri ey'obusinge etari y'okureetaho
mushume hasi hari ebiture bindi bisi yayo mukono kace kiri omu frame suggest I will go back. That's yeah, you can take. That's the Vision City. In an Bagambira. A city within a city. That's why it's called a city. It was designed. It was designed by This is what? Eh? Ministry of Unity. No, the Ministry of Women. Ministry. Ah. That's what we're doing here. That's what we need. That's what we need here. If it must take, must. Watanu kwa wakatani. Nabachinga wampana kuriya neba erba zone. Ara moto kuraba hono kunywera hamaru. Nibatahe gadien yorgu.
Shows, daily talk shows, so that when we conduct our ethical journalist, it helps us.
I can work. You tend to see. Does Edgar fit? Sometimes you say, Edgar, it's very fine. You want it to help, but please take a leave. You come back after the commemoration period.
You can close the doors.
Yes, even the studio, we make sure I give the key. Now we lock. So you're inside, when you finish your time slots, we close again, so that we monitor every single aspect during that period. For the
part of the team of NGO, yes.
My name is Jean-Pierre. I'm technician at radio station.
Yeah, our radio station, because doing for conflict sensitive in our news program and the radio programs, pushing the citizen to come here. You know, I have this question, we have this question. Some local leaders told us, you become a court or you are what? But when you are doing professional, you build credibility in our audiences. But we always be facing Lady Shinkiro always reporting the bad things, not the good things in our area. For instance, if we are going to...
We've been working in different programs in the community, through community debates, community dialogues, even our drama department, which is a part for the newscasts, our drama department as our flag, and we make sure that we don't want to see people calling us to go in ROMC to respond. I've been telling the people of the Rwanda Media Commission that our community radio stations have never got any single complaint from any citizen. The time that we've been working with the local authorities, whereby, of course, I can't say that we're not friendly. We're friendly but professional. we have some issues, but the way we work on those stories, even if you call 10 lawyers, you can't find a single story that you
That's normal. Rwanda.
we proceed to the stage guide.
Okay, yeah, which is good. Before managing that, coming, this promotion is one of our target as a journalist, of course. In our country, we have some forums that promote peace. For example, we have a non-government organization which is called the Taxi Face. Taxi Face is a non-government organization which is to promote peace journalism, where we highlight some conflicts that happen between journalists and the decision makers organs and the private sectors. You know, and we have different issues in our community where decision makers they don't wish to find out. You see, we have the same issues as in our country. You know, local leaders and the government institution. Sometimes they don't want to publish some information, and journalists wish to publish those information. You see, I think it's the same in many countries. It's like in our country. So when we are talking on that issues, of course, it makes conflicts between journalists and the government institutions. To promote peace, it requires to deal with those local leaders, how we can conduct, how can delegate our stories, our radio talk shows, in order to help our citizens. Yeah, so I can say that in fact we have the same issue.
Students who were denied food burnt their school. That is a headline for a story. Students who were denied food burnt their school. Meaning another school that has been contemplating, should we ban, should we not ban, may now say, if these ones did it, let's also go and ban. Yeah. So they go and ban. Yeah. But you can still run the same story and you say, those who are accused of this, police has said, what police says, they will have this bigger punishment. You may not be saying it yourself, but they're just saying what the police is telling you, just from what they have quoted. Maybe they like the punishment of this. Should they be found guilty, their punishment is 20 years. So the two stories, you are reporting the same thing, but the way it has come,
Copkinless. This is how the town is very green. Uganda, we need to learn this. The main street, how it looks, so nice.
than doing their work in a way that promotes violence. Yeah. So we did a training, and after the training, we decided now to go and share and visit other radios and maybe hear one or two words from them on what they do to make sure their product promotes peace, so that we can learn one or two things from what they are doing, and also add on what we learn from more.
Driving night through Rwanda from Kigali. The roads are full of lights. Airport the Midro, the city of Kigali. The parliament? The parliament there. Uganda toka Kitera oka Chishali. The parliament of Rwanda. Parliament. The city of Rwanda, Kigali. Very clean. Yeah, we're also in jam. Also in jam. Conventional Center, Kigali Conventional Center.
International Conference Center. Actually, it has two components. Both this side and the conference. So it's Kigali Convention Center, then there's Radisson.
Hello, Joy, and welcome. My name is Honore.
Fine. Even recently, there's one clan that erected a chief. I can't say that the clan is not under trouble, but it has been totally discouraged. So that even if I want to form, let me say, Ikimina, even if it could be Ikimina from people, let me say, who studied in the same school, Rwanda is very attentive on that side. So when it comes during elections, you see next year we'll go into elections. One is that for public broadcaster, of course for us we're not public broadcaster, we're private, non-governmental, but for public broadcaster it is to give equal space to all candidates, so that it's not promoting the ruling party, but it's promoting the equal rights for all candidates. So if one party has, let me say, 30 seconds, you have to give to the other one 30 seconds. If it's 1 hour, it has to be a 1 hour for each. The songs are listed. If I find, let me say, Minyashoza Biedoni, trying to sing of those memory songs, I find, let me say, a playlist of 10 songs. You call Honore. This playlist can put us in trouble. Can put Rwandese in trouble. It's not a matter of putting us in trouble, but putting Rwandese in trouble. Because if you put a price of 10 cents for one person, it means you didn't listen to that. During that special period, even we give some of our reporters, we sit in the meeting, we ask them, are you free? Do you have the strength to work during this period? If you say no,
Coming from Uganda, you know, since
Mozankas no emeros.
not going to check on time.
Ref time.
Okukyanga.
Nyamimana.
Omushaija yakutahiire okamara kukumurara angana kukanishima.
Ubwo mushaija shana nje mweto witaka. Gashura.
Shika nushakira ngaho.
Kainora mukora.
Nyukanya ngomwiru nomwe.
Can you take this?
We need